Hello, Leo. Thank you for joining me here at Leaping Lotus Tarot. Let's dive right in. I've got a new tarot deck that I'm super excited to use. It's called the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. Okay, take a deep breath for me. Let's see what Leo needs to hear today. Cross watchers are welcome. Please only take the messages that resonate for you. Leave what doesn't for somebody else. And masculine and feminine energies can be interchangeable. Oh, I've got a lot of cards here. Okay. So right in the center, we have a King of Wands, okay? So with this being a Leo reading, that could be maybe you're a... Well, let me just look around the board here a little bit. Okay. So there's a water sign here as well. So there's a fire and a water. There's an aspect of this where there's a little bit of a yin and yang sort of vibe I'm getting here. A little bit of a, could be soulmate type thing, could be twin flame energy. But basically what I'm getting is that there may be a Cancerian energy here because we have Queen of Cups in the upright. We also have the moon in reversed, okay? So there's a feminine energy that's bringing forth a lot of emotion. And the center of this is the king, okay? King of Wands, fire sign, Leo, right? I think the King of Wands may be Aries, but I'm not gonna take it that for this reading. I'm gonna go with this is the Leo that perhaps you're listening for. So I'm getting that this might be a divine feminine I'm speaking to, Queen of Cups energy, emotion, Cancerian energy. And then you're maybe listening for a Leo, perhaps, for this king. At the top of this here, we have a Two of Cups. There's a lion there. So very much this is a romantic connection that is trying to be pursued with a Leo. And we have the Nine of Swords in reversed right next to it. But right underneath the King of Wands, there's a Four of Pentacles as well. I'm getting that there's a past energy here of, I think that maybe he wasn't giving to you equally or not at the level that you were hoping. But that feels like it's in the past now because the Two of Swords is also in reversed. And so that actually implies that there's like a decision that's been made or there's no longer an era of indecisiveness. And Judgment's also in the reversed. Page of Swords at the bottom. I have no idea what this Page of Swords will be. It could just be kind of talking about a new communication, a new way, a new path of moving forward with this person. So there's a newness. There's history with this person is what I'm getting. It's a romantic connection for sure with that Two of Cups. There is like a stinginess kind of in the emotional availability perhaps maybe of this king. Also, if you look at his face too, he seems very like, I want to say like sure of himself too. There's this little gecko here and it's actually interesting. This is gold. There we go. If I tilt it up, you can see that it's gold. But when I had it tilted down, it looked black. And it kind of reminded me of like, you know, I was getting like with the whole, you know, reptile thing. I was kind of thinking of like a snake and like, you know, a black snake or a snake in the grass or, I don't want to say this person's shady, but there is this Four of Pentacles here, right? And that's like holding things close to your chest, kind of not being very generous or giving. And with the moon in reversed, I'm kind of like wondering, I mean, if there's, look at this hopeful look on this moon character's face here. So it's like she's kind of having like a dreamy sort of perception of this king, maybe putting him on a pedestal that he may have deserved, may not have. Hold on just one second. Sorry, my cat was getting into something. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all this away. And I want to get clarity around the Page of Swords and the Judgment reversed. Because I feel like this Page of Swords is what this new energy is embodying here. But I gotta figure out what Judgment reversed is too. Also, I have this really pretty like amethyst heart here. It's gorgeous. Okay. That's what I'm using to clear the deck. Four of Pentacles in reversed. So Judgment's clarified by Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's basically just a clarification of like what I was just saying, which is Was there some sort of ultimatum? Let me just ask, was there some sort of ultimatum? Two of Wands reversed. The Hanged Man, Piscean energy. So if this water sign is, oh, that's funny. So the moon card I was talking about earlier, I was saying how that's Cancer. It's actually not. I think it's Pisces. I'm pretty sure it's actually Pisces. So here we go with the Hangman Pisces. So let me just clarify that. This may be the water sign of this feminine that we're listening to or doing this reading for. Two of Wands in reverse, the Hanged Man. There's also some clarification for Judgment. So I feel like there was a bit of an ultimatum. There was a lot of waiting though, a lot of waiting, a lot of trying to look at this from a higher perspective. Let's just get just a few more messages. And we'll dive a little bit deeper, but I just wanted to kind of reset the energy here. Get just a few more messages. The Chariot. Okay, so there's just a lot of water sign coming through here. Maybe it is Cancerian. Okay, take it how it resonates. It's either how it resonates for you. It's either Cancer or Pisces. Somebody wants to come forward. Somebody wants to ride in this with you. What's interesting is that we've had so much Leo lion energy coming through, which makes a lot of sense. It is a Leo reading. And there's these, in this chariot, there's these two like humanoid sort of lions leading this chariot. So that's very interesting, that kind of depiction there. Somebody wants to move forward with you. Somebody wants to... Things have changed. It's not like it was. How has it changed? What's different now? What's different now? Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. The Artist. And Knight of Cups. What's different now is that somebody's more emotionally ready. They're willing to give, even perhaps in a financial sense. It's almost like this masculine perhaps is starting to embody aspects of the Queen of Pentacles, perhaps. Maybe he's, because before we had the Four of Pentacles, maybe he was very much in his, you know, he was passionate about something, but he maybe didn't want to share in like either a financial or emotional sense. And now he's coming forward and it's like he's embracing, maybe he felt like he was too, he was in his ego and he felt like he was too manly or macho to embrace more feminine aspects of himself. So maybe he's starting to kind of embrace more of his feminine side a little bit and offering some communication through that Page of Swords we had come out earlier, as well as this Knight of Cups. He's putting his ego aside and he's ready to say something. What's interesting about the Wheel of Fortune is that this hooded person here has no face. So it's like he knows that there is like endless possibilities with this, but if there's not like a determined future with it, I think you guys have to kind of determine that future on your own. But there's like the potential for so many things. Again, if we look at this imagery here, we've got a lion. We have a bull, Taurus energy. We've got an eagle and we've got kind of like a maiden. It looks like almost maybe like a Virgo energy, which could be kind of symbolic of that Queen of Pentacles. So take it how it resonates for your story, but there may be some Taurus, Leo, Virgo energy in this. So in this particular deck, the Major Arcana has two additional cards that are not in like the regular tarot. And this particular artist or person who created this deck has the Artist. This is one of the cards in the Major Arcana, and this basically represents the divine. This represents the masculine energy of being a visionary. So we have the feminine, who is like Mother Earth, essentially. That's what the card is. The other additional Major Arcana card in this deck, and this one I believe is basically like God. It's the artist and the creator of it, and then Mother Earth is what actually brings it into fruition. What else does Leo need to hear? Page of Wands. Whatever this journey is very much in like the early stages of it. It's, maybe it is just kind of like a starting over or a, it just feels like there's just more, I don't know if it's excitement or just like, something's being looked at in a different perspective than it was before. Maybe I need to get clarity for what was it look like? What was it like before? Because remember, when we started this reading, it said the Nine of Swords in reverse. So there was like, the past had a lot of like mental negativity associated with it. It was like heavy thoughts keeping you up at night. So I guess before, the clarity for this is Three of Wands. It was like that decision to like, is this what I really want? Is this what I want to move towards? So I think that's what all the heavy thoughts were about, was like, is this something I really want to move towards? And it's seeming like, yes, this is finally been decided. It's what I want to move towards. And that's why there's all this like Page and Knight energy. It's very like new stage, new beginning, new communication, new love. It's the beginning stages of a new adventure, basically. I'm surprised we don't have like an Ace of Cups coming through. What is unseen here? What do we not expect about this? What have I not touched on that we need to know? What is unseen here? Let's get one more. We kind of got a lot of cards out with this. So I put a few of them away, but let's start with this. Okay, the main thing that's not seen here is that this Queen of Wands energy is coming through. And then we have a King of Wands in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my gosh, the Hermit in reverse. And Knight of Pentacles. If you're the Queen of Cups in this, there may be a counterpart for this King of Wands that he may end up choosing over you. You could, so take it how it resonates, you could end up embodying a Queen of Wands energy, because remember how I started in this reading, it felt like soulmates or a twin flame. Just because you have that kind of connection with someone does not mean that you're meant to be with them, unfortunately. They are meant to trigger your spiritual awakening. That is the primary reason for you to face your soul in another person, is to awaken you to the fact that you are fine on your own. You are entirely worthy, and what you long to be connected with is yourself, not another person. And so the reason why I feel like this could be some other person that's better matched for this King of Wands is because he was in the upright with that intention of moving towards you, and now there's like this. I was asking about the past though, so maybe this is what you just came out of, is that he was with somebody else. But there's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and there's the Hermit in reverse. And remember how we had the Queen of Pentacles coming out earlier, and I was saying how they're with that maiden on that card that we were looking at, that also had like Taurus energy on it and more Leo energy. Hermit is Virgo energy, so kind of back to that, like in being in reverse, it's like this could represent that like this is where you're coming out of. Ten of Pentacles in reverse too is like, that super sucks, right? Because it's like happiness. I mean, there's like this, you know, this little family here with a dog, and it's like, nope. But then the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a situation where this is either the past, and now you guys can move forward because maybe this Queen of Wands situation was put aside. Or this is where you're going to be, I don't want to say traded in for somebody who's more compatible for them, but if that is the case, then I'm getting that there's some hope here, because we have a Knight of Pentacles off on the side here. So what I want to ask more about is this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that's what's really drawing my interest here, and getting some clarification around what that means. All right, Knight of Pentacles. What does that mean in this context? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles means the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords reversed. So if this person is coming through, they are healing you from what you went through with this situation, with this King of Wands. Healing you. Four of Cups can be a little bit sad, but this looks very peaceful. This looks very meditative. It's giving me like Four of Swords, but in a seated kind of way. And, you know, he's not feeling down. He's just going within. And there's this cup floating behind, this angelic support. Kind of gives me a little bit of Ace of Cups vibes, because the hand of the divine is what hands down the Ace of Cups, the new beginning of love and emotion. And with this having angel wings on it, I feel like it's kind of like a little mini Ace of Cups nod, like, hey, like the divine's here floating this emotional cup to you. And with the Three of Cups in front of him, that could represent third party, third emotional situation. So that could kind of represent that if this is resonating for your story. All right, give me some future outcome here. Give me some future outcome. What can we expect? Oh, we can expect the Ten of Pentacles upright. So that's beautiful. That's super exciting. Awesome. What else can we expect? Who can we expect it with, maybe? Let's get specific. Who can we expect this Ten of Pentacles energy with? Oh my goodness, we have the Tower. We have Temperance reversed. Fire sign energy here with Sagittarius. And Five of Swords reversed. Why is the Five of Swords reversed? Nine of Swords reversed. Again. Again, clarity. I mean, it feels like the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords would be very much emotions that are going through somebody who's going through a Tower moment. So why are they in the reversed if there's a Tower moment, which would kind of imply those things to be in the upright? Two of Swords in reversed. Again, there's a piece around not being unsure anymore. That's really beautiful. There's a piece around not being unsure anymore with this person. And so by it being a Tower moment and leaving and maybe them choosing somebody else, there's relief in that. Because you can move into your Ten of Pentacles maybe with somebody else. Why is Temperance reversed? Judgment reversed. More clarity around Judgment reversed, please. Again, it just feels like it's like the decision is made easier. It's simpler now that it's not a thing to make a decision over. Why is Temperance reversed with Judgment reversed? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Something you thought you'd have a new beginning in, financially, foundationally. Six of Pentacles reversed. Something about not an even give and take here. Somebody not maybe being as generous anymore. Perhaps with their time, money, efforts. Because we have that Four of Pentacles, that stinginess. Yeah, it just seems like maybe somebody's got very hot and cold energy and they will give to you and they pour into the situation and then they don't. And you're like, okay, well, this actually is fine that this doesn't work out. Because I'm going to put effort, as I split the deck here, into the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to put effort into what actually is good for me. And tell me again about that Nine of Pentacles, because I just feel like there's, maybe this new beginning is not with a person at all. Maybe you need to heal. Maybe you need some time to heal from this situation first before you can romantically jump into something else. So maybe it's a new beginning in a job situation, or what does the Knight of Pentacles? Six of Wands. Ooh, this is a gorgeous card. Oh my gosh. Four of Wands. You find a new happiness and celebration, harmony, and balance with, I mean, he's pretty gorgeous. And with that Six of Pentacles being reversed in the other situation, this being like an upright Six of Wands, like somebody's going to proudly ride in and want to be at your side and be that balance and harmony. With that Temperance being reversed before, now we have this Four of Wands. It's like it's giving a new opportunity for that balance, for that equal give and take. Yeah, we also have a Knight of Wands here. So maybe you meet a new fire sign. Maybe this is a new fire sign here who's coming forward to offer a new opportunity for you. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time.